banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. Screen here for Gibbs. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On first down, it's Goff. Has a man, that's Greg Dortch. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hey, kill! 12!
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
180!
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the gun, Goff. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he gets in, touchdown! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run?
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11 Thomas.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. Going the other way, Lions have it. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, this is a very worrying start to this game.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
180. Cut.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Cut.
Throwing from the gun here. Has it in close. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a 1st down. Trying to get it on the keeper. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when you're...
And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go. Right, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. Down the left sideline he goes. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Goff to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 13 yards.
180.
First down, Detroit.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down. That's the end of our opening quarter. 12-7 our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
36-yard line.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They start out second and 10.
20. 5, 5, 5. 5.
Goff. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Goff on third. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11. Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
On two, ready?
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone.
Stop. Hey, can. 11, 11. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler
On one, ready?
gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hey, 76, 14, 14, 5.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Bengals get to it!
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Here we go. 11. 12. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Burrow finding his back. Mixon. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
It's caught. Chase has it. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10. A run to Mixon. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Burrow from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
On 2.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push the lead to 2 scores now.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Bengals get to it. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Finds his back complete. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To Joe Mixon.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
12.
Burrow back to throw. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Third short, it's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
11
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 big 13. Big 13.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Now along the sideline by Higgins. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Right 80. What is that?
Again, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. Jump off caught by his back. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
11, 11, 11. Here we go. Stop!
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
11,
Only
11,
need to
11.
fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Stop! White 80. Stop!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bengals take a 16-point lead.
Lions 12. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
180. Listen.
Looking to throw. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Bengals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's get set. 11. Can. Stop.
Back to throw it. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Now he's trying one deep, center of the field. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
16 yards. That's good for a Lions. First down.
Hey, 5.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, it's gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Cut. White 20. What's up?
Goff setting to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Nice return. Has him looking at a very short field now.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1-1, ready?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Gun.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one hits for 30. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm 1, ready?
1st and 10
11.
14-yard line.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
14.
Out of the shotgun, gone. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Downfield, and Tislalon has it. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up. Quarterback run here. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
It's Goff on 4th down. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Goff on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again. Here's Goff. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go for it. Goff. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
11 mighty. Gun. Dot. Can. 11 MT. 11 MT. Dot.
Burrow setting up the play action. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Burrow on first down. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
11 mighty. Let's get set.
8-yard line.
180.
Off the play fake, Burrow. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bengals making a 3-score game in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch the lead to 23.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did.
And the defender comes away with it. Roger McCreary takes it away. There he goes on the right side. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
120.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Here we go.
Line.
Right 80. Stop.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
48-yard line.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 1, ready? Gun. Stop. 180. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It's caught. Chase has it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 42. Lions 12. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And the Lions have a first down. They send Valdez-Scantling in motion right. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Goff's going to throw for it. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
42. Lions 20.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
On first down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals moments away from their 4th win of the year. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hold on. Check.
Motioning the tight end now.
Super. 12. What's that?
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it.
We go.
Gotta hurry this to the line. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense in a hurry up here.
Super one.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
11 mighty.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
11 Thomas. Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 right 80. 11 empty.
Burrow back to throw. Chased out to his right. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. Now they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Done. Done.
On third down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go. 12-12. Big 13.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
2 for 66. Ric Flair.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Caught, nice gain left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
20.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
Orange. Dula. 5. Go, 12. Go.
On 1st down, it's gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Going to need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Now looking to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Right up. 12. Dot.
1st down, Burrow to throw. It's a big strike to Hill. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Down! Go! Here we go, here we go! Ready? Come on, set! Ready, ready? Ready, ready? Set it! Set it! Set! Ready! Ready! Let's go now! Here we go, set! 60 bikes, let's go! Set! Go! Set! Ready! Let's go! Ready, ready? Ready? Hup! Down! Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Come on. Come on. Set. Ready. Come on. Come on. Set. Ready. 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 Let's go now. Get it. Ready. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready. Here we go. Set. Let go. Let's go. Tag. Go. Down. 70 Timberwolf. Ready. Get it. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Ready.